Today we're going to talk about supercharging your sales. And I know you're thinking, wait a second, aren't you a fractional COO, not a fractional chief sales officer? And yes, I am a fractional COO. And I am a fractional COO to folks in the service-based business world. And what I do know is they are extraordinary at serving their client. But oftentimes, especially if you're a founder or you're an owner or you are so focused on the service, something wacky happens in your mind when it comes to sales, and you forget to bring that same heart and that same approach in your service into your sales. So that's what we're going to talk about today, is how to supercharge your sales by bringing your serving heart into your sales. So there's two main ways to do this. The one way is being someone committed to building that relationship. And really what happens when you build a relationship, you are bringing curiosity, you want to learn more about them, you want to understand them, and you want to bring empathy, that you get why they're struggling, or you also are excited for them when they do share something's going well in their life or in their business based on what you serve. You would do that when you serve the client. So bring that into your sales conversation. Bring that I need to know you, and not assume you know them from the first moment they signed up because they came through your website or they came for a referral. Start with getting to know them just like you would in building in a relationship. The second thing that you want to bring from your service world into your sales part of the relationship with them is the fact that you are a trusted advisor. The reason you are in business is because you are an expert in what you do for your service. And because of that, you likely know what your client needs more than they do. So when you're asking those questions, you also want to understand what is at the source of their challenge and what really is going to be the best solution for them, even if it's not you. Just like you would when you're starting to serve the client, you need to analyze and understand what they need so that you can create a customized plan or a path that's going to best get them to the results that you're promising you can get them to. So bring that serving heart, that serving approach of analyzing, figuring out the plan, and share that analysis and plan with them at a high level for what you figured out during that sales call or consult, to bring that into the sales call. And I promise you, by being focused on building that relationship and being that trusted advisor, giving them advice and being trustworthy because you've asked enough questions, you didn't make assumptions to know what they really need, they're going to appreciate your plan, they're going to appreciate your path, and then they're going to be much more likely to say yes to working with you because you took the time to get to know them, to get to know their problem, and figure out what exactly they need. One other little trick is if you were doing a service and you realized there was something that your client needed that is outside of your realm of expertise, what would you do? You'd probably refer it out, right? You wouldn't take that on. So if you're in the sales conversation and you find out the same thing, that what they really need is not what you do, refer them out. Or if you don't know who to refer them to, give them what questions they should ask of people to find someone. What would you do if you were in their situation and you were looking for someone that had the expertise that they actually need? You would probably have a process. You would say, I would go out here, I would ask here, and I ask here. Pass that on to them. Now, why am I saying that? I'm trying to get you to boost your sales, and here I am now saying, give them to somebody else. The reason I'm saying it is it goes back to that relationship building and trusted advisory. If someone knows that you're going to help them, even if you're not the right person, the trust is absolutely elevated. But they also will come back to you and turn to you or refer people to you when they have the problem that you do solve. And that gives you that incredible reputation in your field for being someone who is of service, not just trying to sell and get the next client. I hope these tips have helped you to see how you can bring your natural gifts for the way you serve your client into the sales conversation, and you find that you'll build an incredible reputation and build more of a client base.